Hello guys, this is Chayank. Now we have a problem to solve from the chapter partial derivatives. So here is the information given to us. So they gave us a function z is equals to 1000 minus 0.005 x square minus 0.01 y square, and they gave us that there is a person standing at a point 60, 40, 996 on this given function. So here this given function is a hill as per the question. So, and then he gave us the information that if this person is going due north, then he is going in the positive y-axis direction, and if this person is going due east, he is going in positive x-axis direction. So, after giving all this information, they asked us three questions, which is 1. If this person is going in the direction of south, we need to find whether the person is ascending or descending, and after finding whether he is moving, whether he is ascending or descending, we need to find the rate at which he is ascending or descending. And the second question is also similar to the first one, which is in the direction of northwest. Now the third question is we need to find the direction of slope which is the largest. So the direction at which the slope is largest, and then we need to find the rate at which the slope is increasing in the direction, the rate of ascent of that slope. And the last is we need to find the angle of the direction. So now let's solve this question. First one is the person is moving in the direction of south. So vector representation would look like v is equals to 0 of I minus j. 0 of I, since because here the person is only moving in the direction of south, there is no x component included in this. So 0 of I, and minus j because he is moving in the direction of south, which is negative of north, where north is positive y axis. So v is minus j. Now we need to find the unit vector which is dividing this vector with its magnitude, which is also minus j. We can also represent this as 0, minus 1. Now we found our unit vector. Now to find whether he is ascending or descending, we have a small formula which is called as directional derivative. So which is represented as du f of x comma y. So this formula looks something like delta of f of x comma y dot u. So now what is this delta of f of x comma y? So this delta of f of x comma y is called as gradient vector. So this gradient vector is representing matrix of all partial derivatives of a given function in vector format. So this delta f is something looks like delta f by delta x, delta f by delta y, etc., etc., and representing this in the form of vector is called as gradient vector. And we are doing a dot product with respect to u. That means we are finding the rate of change of this function in this specific direction. So this is how we find the directional derivative, and this, if this is negative, then we can say that this is the person is descending, because the rate of increase is negative, that means it is decreasing, so he is descending. And similarly for the positive, he is increasing. So now let's find gradient of f of x comma y, gradient vector, which is minus 0.01 xi minus 0.02 yj cap. So this is our gradient vector. Now just substituting this x and y values will give us our gradient vector for this function. F of 60, 40 is equals to minus 0.6 I cap minus 0.8 j cap. So this is our gradient vector, and this is our unit vector. Now we need to dot product this both, and we get our final output as 0.8. So this is our gradient vector directional derivative output. This is also called as rate, which we discussed as rate at which he is ascending or descending. So this is the rate at which he is ascending. So du f of x comma y is 0.8. So this is the rate at which he is ascending or descending. Since it is positive, we can say that this person is ascending. at a rate 0.8. Now let's find the similar thing for second question. So here the direction is northwest. That means north is positive y-axis and west is negative x-axis. That is minus I plus j. Now unit vector is same. Dividing this with its magnitude. So 1 by root 2 minus I plus j. So this is our unit vector. Now our gradient vector du f of x comma y. So this du f of x comma y, already we know that it is minus 0.6 I cap minus 0.8 j cap, and now we need to dot product this both. So our final answer would be 0.6 minus 0.8 by root 2, which is minus 0.2 by root 2. So here we got the answer as negative. That means this person is descending when he is moving in the direction of northwest. So now we found our both parts. Now let's go to the last part, which is finding the direction of largest slope. So this gradient vector is only the direction of largest slope. So if we go in this direction, then this is the direction at which the slope is largest. So it is minus 0.6 I minus 0.8 j cap. So this is the direction. Now to find the rate of this slope, the rate at which the slope is increasing, we need to find the magnitude of this function, this gradient vector. So which is square root of 0.6 square plus 0.8 square. So this is root of 1. This is 1. So this is the rate at which the slope is increasing in that specific direction. Now to find the angle. As we already know that dy by dx is represented as tan theta, which is here the rate of change of this function with respect to x is called as tan theta. Similarly, here in 3D geometry, rate of change of this function with respect to x and y is tan theta. So we found that it is 1. So tan theta is 1. So theta is tan inverse 1, which is equals to 45 degrees or pi by 4 radians. So this is our tan theta. So we found all the solutions for the 3 questions.